What's up, everybody? You already know who it is. It's DripGodDero, and I'm back at you guys with another thing. So, in today's video, y'all already know we gotta do the Denver Nuggets Miami Heat breakdown because today will be game one of the NBA Finals. So, without further ado, y'all already know how I like to do this. I like to go over the regular season schedule with both teams, and then after that I'll give my thoughts on the key players and the key points that should help either one of these teams win these NBA Finals. But let's switch over and let's get right into it. Alright, so we all switched over, and shout out to ESPN. They always got some good information. And we will be taking a look at the Denver Nuggets schedule for the 2023 season. Now, this is the regular season, and let's just scroll through until we see the Miami Heat. Alright, so let's get to it, man. Let's get to scrolling. And when I do see them, I'll definitely take note. So, here's the first game they had. It was on December 30th, right here. And as you guys can see, they ended up winning against the Miami Heat. It was a close game. It was 124 to 119, so it was a very close game. Looks like Caldwell Pope went off, and Jokic, he did his thing when it came to the rebounds and assists. Let's keep it moving. All right, so I found game two. It looks like it was also another close game. It's this game right here. And as we can see, it was a score of 112 to 108. Denver won, and like I said, another close game. Looks like Jokic went off 27 points, 12, I believe that's rebounds, and 8 assists. So, hey, he went crazy. Let's keep it moving. So far, Denver is 2-0. And it looks like that was the only two games they actually played against this team. Let me just scroll through it one more time just to make sure I didn't miss anything. And yeah, it looks like they only played them 2 times this season. So with that being said, I do just want to give my thoughts on these teams and the key players for both teams. So as we know, both teams, they have some super good role players. You know, the Denver Nuggets, I'll start off with them. They do have great role players in Caldwell Pope, Bruce Brown. You know, they got Michael Porter Jr. Yes, I consider him somewhat of a role player. They have a player in Aaron Gordon. So they have a lot of good role players, and I feel like that's going to be the key for this team, how effective their role players can be defensively and offensively. So far in the playoffs, their role players have been great. They've been making their shots. They've been playing great defense. And the time where they need it most, they need to show up. And that would be this NBA Finals. The second key point is Nikola Jokic. Nikola Jokic has nobody on the opposing team that can defend him. Let's just keep it a band. Nikola Jokic is the best player right now. And with that being said, they don't really have no size. Let's keep it real, Miami. They don't really have too much size to really slow Nikola Jokic down. Yeah, Bam, he athletic, but he's still too small. He only 6'9". Once Nikola Jokic get Bam in that paint, it's going to be trouble. Let's just keep it real. You know, they got they got another center in Cody Zeller. Cody Zeller, he alright, but like, come on now, he's not about to slow down Nikola Jokic. So, to be honest, all we really need is for Nikola Jokic to dominate and continue doing what he's been doing this whole postseason, and I feel like that's a good victory. Last but not least, I think the third most important thing will be the coaching. Can Mike Malone, you know, coach decently against the coach of the year, in my honest opinion, and Eric Spoelstra? Can he coach decently to overcome the coaching masterpiece that Eric Spoelstra might put on? So I feel like those are the 3 key things right there when it comes to this Denver Nuggets team. So with that being said, let's switch over to the Miami Heat. Now, for the Miami Heat, first and foremost, it all starts with Jimmy Butler. He has to be hot. He can't have a shooting slump. He can't be ineffective. So he has to shoot hot. He has to be hot this series. He has to show why people call him Playoff Jimmy. So that's definitely something that's very important. I need him great offensively and possibly defensively. We don't know who they may have him guarding, but hey, damn near everybody on this Denver Nuggets team can hit a shot. Damn near everybody on this Denver Nuggets team is solid offensively. So he got to be great, man. He definitely got to be great. We got to see the best of both worlds from Jimmy Butler, offensively and defensively. Number two, the second most important thing, I feel like, is just the role players similar to the Denver Nuggets, man. Kyle Lowry, he has been pretty good this playoffs, and I hope that he does continue that because they are going to need Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry has been amazing coming off the bench, and yeah, if he could take advantage of those minutes when Jamal Murray isn't on the court, if Kyle Lowry could take advantage of that when Denver's bench is out there, then that'll be great, man, for Kyle Lowry to, just have him a good shooting game and take advantage of going against some of those bench players when Jamal Murray and the starters need rest. Let's talk about the other role players, man. Gabe Vincent, he's going to have a tough time trying to guard a player like Jamal Murray who can do so many different things. Jamal Murray, he could put you in a post if you're a little smaller, which Gabe Vincent is, and he's just a blockbuster offensive scorer, man. So that's going to be a tough matchup. Another player I want to put some light on is Caleb Martin. Caleb Martin, as we know, he had him a great series against the Celtics, and we have to see him continue that. He was playing great defense, and he was also, making his shots and being aggressive offensively. So we definitely got to see more of that out of him. Bam Adebayo, we need a little more offensive production from this man. Like, yes, he decent defensively. He can be great defensively, but I don't expect him to just be great defensively when it comes to this matchup against Jokic. But, hey, we need to see some type of offense from Bam Adebayo. As we know, Bam Adebayo, he's very athletically gifted, and with those athletic gifts, we need him to take advantage of that. Get that first step on Jokic when there's a pick and roll. Also, try to get Jokic in foul trouble. Things of that nature. We need to see him being aggressive. Last but not least, the third most important thing I would say is just the coaching, man. Like I said, Eric Spoelstra has been the best coach in this playoffs, in my opinion, and we need him to continue to do that. He will be up against a pretty good coach in Mike Malone as well, so it should definitely be interesting to see that that coach matchup and see which coaches make the necessary adjustments when needed. But to just give my thoughts on this series, who I got to win and who I got to lose. I got Denver Nuggets in 6. I just feel like the Denver Nuggets, man, they're too offensively talented and their defense isn't too shabby as well. I just feel like they're heads over heels just above damn near every team in the league right now. I'm just going to keep it a band, man. I know that might sound crazy, but I do just feel like this Denver Nuggets team, man, they are just crazy, bro. They're literally just crazy. They have the perfect offensive team when it comes to everybody being able to hit shots and, just being a threat. And defensively, they're not too shabby. So with them being so much of a, well-oiled machine, I got them winning. But, hey, Miami, you never know. They can make a miracle, man. They've made plenty of miracles in this playoffs already, and I can't take that away from them. They always have a chance. They always have some fight in them. So, hey, you never know. Miami might upset the world and end up getting this dub. But that's my thoughts. Hey, like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the motherfucking channel, turn on notifications and all that good stuff, and I'm out. Peace.